गोटे नुआ भिडियो समस्त को स्वागत। यही भिडियो रे आमे OTET एग्जाम 2025 पाए किसी इंग्लिश क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन करवा। तो यही भिडियो हेल्पफुल हेबो से टीचर मानक पई जो माने स्पेशल OTET देबा पई जाउछंदी। तो एथिरे इंग्लिश रो किछि आमे पेडागोजी क्वेश्चन एवं सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन को डिस्कशन करवा। तबे क्वेश्चन कोन रहिछि एवं एहर आंसर गुडी कोन हो देखिनवा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 61, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस promote thinking skills in children? Open ended question, na close ended questions, na factual questions, na questions based purely on the reading text. तो यार आंसर है कौन ना, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस प्रमोट थिंकिंग स्किल को प्रमोट करिया पे हमें को टाइप रो क्वेश्चन को अधिक डिस्कशन करिया पे पड़िबा हम पिला मानक सहित। तो यार आंसर है कौन, ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन। तो ऑप्शन ए ही राइट आंसर। एपर क्वेश्चन नंबर 62, व्हाइल वी डैश आवर डिनर द नाइट वेंट आउट। While we dash our dinner, the night went out. Have, na are having, na had, na were having. तो यार आंसर है कौन ना, while we were having our dinner, the night went out. Option D is your right answer. 63, his behavior on that occasion was quite dash. Unappropriate, na inappropriate, ना misappropriate, ना inappropriately. तबे his behavior on that occasion was quite dash. तो यार आंसर है कौन ना, inappropriate. ऑप्शन बी is your right answer. 64, Latika kept her coat on dash. It was warm in the room. Latika kept her coat on dash. Kept on. Latika kept her coat on dash. It was warm in the room, since, although, yet, still. तो यार आंसर है कौन ना, although it was warm in the room. ऑप्शन बी is your right answer. 65, students explore the meaning and information about a lesson dash during silent reading, ना after silent reading, ना before silent reading, ना after extensive reading. Which students explore the meaning and information about a lesson dash कौन करिया परे से माने एक्सप्लोर करंती मीनिंग एंड इंफॉर्मेशन से लेसन रो। तो यार आंसर है कौन, ड्यूरिंग साइलेंट रीडिंग रे से माने अधिक तांकर उद्बोध होइते। ऑप्शन ए इज योर राइट आंसर। 66, डिक्टेशन टेस्ट द स्किल ऑफ डैश, लिसनिंग, ना लिसनिंग एंड स्पीकिंग, ना लिसनिंग एंड राइटिंग, ना स्पीकिंग एंड राइटिंग। तबे डिक्टेशन टेस्ट रे द स्किल ऑफ डैश को स्किल लो। तबे यार आंसर है लिसनिंग एंड राइटिंग, लिसनिंग एवं राइटिंग। ऑप्शन सी है जो राइट आंसर। तो आम कि कहवा से शुणव तबे जाकि से लिखिबो, तब ऑप्शन सी राइट आंसर। 67, इंटोनेशन इज लर्नड थ्रू डैश, रीडिंग, ना लिसनिंग, ना राइटिंग, ना स्पीकिंग। इंटोनेशन इज लर्नड थ्रू डैश। यार आंसर है कौन ना, लिसनिंग। इंटोनेशन इज लर्नड थ्रू लिसनिंग। ऑप्शन बी राइट आंसर। 68, द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ not taking is to develop dash. The objective of not taking is to develop dash, reading and writing, na listening and writing, na listening and speaking, na writing and speaking. The objective of not taking is to develop dash. Not taking तो कोटी को हमरा डेवलप करिवो। तो यार आंसर है listening and writing. ऑप्शन बी is your right answer. 69, people say that Govindo was a great doctor. The passive form of the above sentence is dash. It is said that Govindo was a great doctor. Now it was said that Govindo was a great doctor. Now it was said that Govindo had been a great doctor. Now it is said that Govindo is a great doctor. यार आंसर हो कौन ना इट इज सेड दैट इट इज से अच्छी तेणु इट इज सेड दैट गोविंद वाज ए ग्रेट डॉक्टर ऑप्शन ए हो राइट आंसर। एवरे क्वेश्चन नंबर 70 क्वेश्चंस ऑन comprehension टेस्ट द लर्नर्स एबिलिटी ऑफ डैश अंडरस्टैंडिंग ना vocabulary ना स्पीकिंग ना राइटिंग क्वेश्चंस ऑन comprehension टेस्ट द लर्नर्स एबिलिटी ऑफ डैश यार आंसर हो कौन ना क्वेश्चन ऑन comprehension टेस्ट जो तार को एबिलिटी ना राइटिंग एबिलिटी ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर। 71 सम ऑफ द क्रॉकरी डैश ब्रोकन has been ना have been ना where ना have some of the crockery dash broken यार आंसर हो have some of the crockery have broken ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर। 72 one who loves and works for his fellow man is called or an dash optimist ना fatalist ना misanthropist ना philanthropist तो one who loves and works for his fellow man is called कि ना philanthropist ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर। एवरे 73 she said my father died a year ago the above sentence can be reported as a reported speech she said that her father had died a year before na she said that her father died a year before na she said that her father died a year ago na she said that her father has died a year before यार आंसर हो she said that her father had died a year before option A हो राइट आंसर। एवरे 74 spacing is necessary for dash reading ना writing ना speaking ना listening spacing is necessary केते necessary थे writing रे space दे दे लिखिबा ऑप्शन बी हो राइट आंसर। 75 which of the following activities comes first while teaching a prose text dividing the whole text into sense group paras na planning some activities for the learner to introduce the topic na silent reading by the learners na asking questions for helping comprehension the question thila which of the following activities comes first while teaching a prose text prose पढ़ाइबा बेले प्रथमे कोन करबा डिवाइडिंग द होल टेक्स्ट इनटू सेंस ग्रुप पारास होल टेक्स्ट को छोट छोट पारा रे कन्वर्ट करके हमें पढ़ेबा एक दिन तो सब पढ़ी परिबा नै त ऑप्शन ए हो राइट आंसर। 76 ही इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम डैश द हेडक ना खाली हेडक ना ए हेडक ना एन ए हेडक ही इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम हर आंसर हो कोन ना ए हेडक ऑप्शन सी हो राइट आंसर। 77 state which of the following is grammatically acceptable O Hamlet speak no more na O Hamlet speak no more पुणी देछि O Hamlet speak no more O Hamlet speak no more तबे कोठी हमर ग्रामेटिकली एक्सेप्टेबल हबो कमा एवं एक्सक्लेमेटरी अछि हमर तो यार आंसर हिजबो कोन O Hamlet speak no more option A is right answer। Number 78 using intonation is necessary both for dash speaking and writing na speaking and listening na speaking and reading na listening and writing intonation is necessary for dash intonation हमें कोथि पे necessary speaking and reading कहबा बेले एवं पढ़िया बेले हमें प्रॉपर पॉज दे दे कहबा और जोर दे दी कहबा तेणु ऑप्शन सी हो राइट आंसर। 79 verbal test can assess the ability of dash listening na speaking na writing na listening and speaking तो verbal test can access the ability of dash यार आंसर हो कौन ना listening and speaking verbal test एटा होची कौन listening and speaking ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर। Ever 80. I visited him dash Christmas day. On na in na at na open. I visited day lagichi ତେଣୁ on habo ସିଧା. I visited him on Christmas day. Option A is your right answer. एवरे गोटे पैसेज अछि. Read the passage below and answer the question. Question number 81 to 85. Choosing the correct alternatives given. एवरे पैसेज देछि सेति हमें 81 to 85 नंबर पर्यंत आंसर करिवा. तो पैसेज टी होछि at this time also Gandhi become more interested in religions. When friends asked him to help them in their understanding of the Bhagavad Gita, he began to see how beautiful it was. Before long, it became for him the one book for the best knowledge of truth. Someone gave him a Bible, and in it he found some teachings of Jesus which he liked very much because they were so like certain ideas in the Gita. Then from a reading of a book by the English writer Carlyle, he learned about the Prophet Muhammad and about his greatness and bravery and simple living. At this time, he was beginning to learn that the truth he loved was not to be found in any one religion only. तो ये थेला पैसेज में किसी क्वेश्चन रही देखना बा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 81. Gandhi liked very much the teachings of Jesus as dash. They resemble certain ideas in the Gita. Now they taught him to live bravely. Now they helped him understand the Gita. Now they taught him the lesson in simple living. Gandhi liked very much the teachings of Jesus as dash. तो यार आंसर है जीवो कौन ना they resemble certain ideas in the Gita. Option A is your right answer. 82. Which book for Gandhi was the one book for the best knowledge of truth? The Bhagavad Gita, na the Bible, the Quran, na the Bhagavad and Quran. Which book of Gandhi was the one book for the best knowledge of truth? को book से knowledge और truth पाइथिले अधिक पाइथिले तो सेटा होची तो भगवत गीता. ऑप्शन ए इज योर राइट आंसर. 83. Thomas Carlyle was dash author. A German, ना a French, ना English, ना American. तो से को थिकर ऑथर थिले से होचंदी इंग्लिश ऑथर. ऑप्शन सी इज योर राइट आंसर. 84. Gandhi began to see the beauty of the Bhagavad Gita dash when he became more interested in religion. When his friends requested him to help them in understanding it. Now when his friends gave it to him to read with interest. Now when he began to find the teachings of Jesus in it. So here answer is when his friends requested him to help them in understanding it. Option B is your right answer. 85. The phrase before long means dash. Certainly, na slowly, na later, na soon. Before long, your answer is na soon. Option D is your right answer. Every ଗୋଟେ poem ରହିଛି. Read the following poem and answer the question. Question number 86 to 90. Choosing the correct alternatives given. तो ଦେଇଛି the storm came on before the time. The she wandered up and down, and many a hill did Lucy climb, but never reached the town. The wretched parents all that night went shouting far and wide, but there was neither sound nor sight to serve them for a guide. That day break on a hill they stood that overlook the moor, and thence they saw the bridge of wood a furlong from their door. ये थिला पोएम पोएम पे क्वेश्चन रही देखिनवा पुणी पोएम रही they wept and turning homeward cried, in heaven we all shall meet. Then in the snow the mother speed, the print of Lucy's feet. Question number 86. Who did not reach the town? The poet, na the parents, na Lucy, na the storm. तबे किए पहुंची पारे लुसी पहुंची पारे ऑप्शन सी हो राइट आंसर 87 द पेरेंट्स वे आर लुकिंग फॉर डैश ए गाइड ना द ब्रिज ना देयर डॉटर ना द मोर पेरेंट्स कौन खोजुथिले ना से माने तांको झियो को देयर डॉटर ऑप्शन सी हो राइट आंसर 88 द रिच्ड मीन्स ओल्ड एंड वीक ना एंग्री ना कंटेंटेड ना फीलिंग अनहैप्पी द रिचेड मीन्स कौन हम ना कौन ना फीलिंग अनहैप्पी ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर 89 व्हाट डिड द पेरेंट्स सी फ्रॉम द हिल ए फील्ड ना ए वुडन ब्रिज ना देयर डोर ना द मोर से कौन देखिले सेठी ना से माने गोटे ब्रिज वुडन ब्रिज देखिले ऑप्शन बी हो राइट आंसर 90 why did they weep? Because they could not arrive home, because they were lost in the storm, because they could not find Lucy, because they thought they could die. ସେମାନେ କୋଉଥିପାଇଁ କାନ୍ଦିଲେ because they could not find Lucy, option C is your right answer.